and welcome back. We've arrived. We're in the marina and our lovely cruising journey is sadly over for now, for a while. We arrived on quite a gloomy day and yeah, we weren't sure what we were going to do, if we were going to cruise around a little bit more because we were sort of ahead of schedule, but we decided just to come into the marina early, and Paul wants to get some jobs done while we were here before we go back home. So yeah, here we are, and that's it. It kind of feels like an abrupt end and sort of back to what we were doing before. Paul and Guy have been busy scraping out all the loose paint and getting rid of all the rust so they can repaint the engine bay. So they're busy with that, and Guy today is varnishing and painting the back piece of wood. We had a few little accidents along the way, so it's just redoing that job and touching up a bit. And yeah, just back to that old same story that we started out with, is fixing up our fixer-upper. So she did us really well, apart from the minor issue, or major, depending on how you look at things, of the alternator breaking. Sorry, my battery died. As I was saying about the alternator, apart from that detail, the boat was really great. There is still a lot to do. There's a lot to do in terms of getting her to look how we want her to look, but there is also a lot to do in terms of just making her function properly. We had hot water perfectly fine on the journey because we had the engine running, and but now that we're stationary, we have to put the heating on to get hot water. So I can't remember what the thing is called. I'll get Paul to tell me, or I'll put it on the screen here, but basically there is something like our water heater does need fixing or needs to be replaced, so that's got to happen. And yeah, it just all feels, I guess it's that anticlimax of after you've had a kind of a holiday, because that's what it felt like. It was just beautiful, all the views, and feeling like we were really like continuous cruises. So it was really fun, and I'm glad we did it that way, because now I think we'll always think of it and be able to, it'll always encourage us to want to get out there again. And so hopefully it won't be too long. But yeah, the first port of call is just the realization that this is our home now, and we have the next 2 months until December where we'll be slowly moving onto the boat. So depending on how work goes and things like that back where we live, we'll be coming up on weekends as much as we can, as we were doing before, and just finishing up all the renovation projects and any things that need to be done, and also packing up our bungalow. So we have a 2-bedroom bungalow that we rent currently, and yeah, we've got to clean that up and super minimalize, I don't know if that's a word, our home, and yeah, move some stuff on board and get super prepared for boat life. So yeah, it's going to be getting real soon. As you can see, we've gone from bedroom to full-on work zone. Paul has taken apart the stairs.
We've had to work out what was wrong with the immersion heater, and I'm still in the process, but I had to strip this whole thing away to get access to it. So
yeah, he's taken out all our stairs. It's a bit of a bad design because it's very difficult to get into the pipework, would you say?
Yeah, well, to the heater.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now I'm just going to figure out what's wrong with it. Hopefully buy a new one if it's broken, test it, see if there's anything wrong with it, because it's not working.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I've put all the stairs back together. Turns out that it was just the live wire on the immersion heater wasn't connected properly. So I did some troubleshooting, and the immersion heater's all correct. The thermostat's all got all the right resistance readings on it, and I just took off the wire and reconnected it, and now it works perfectly fine. I think they hadn't tightened it all the way before, so the wire, it wasn't actually touching the heater, so it wasn't working, so I had to remove all the stairs for a loose wire, but we worked it out in the end.
They're almost back together.
Yeah, just gotta put this one on and then it's fine, and then put all the stuff away.
And we have hot water.
Yeah, hot water again. Lovely, lovely jubbly.
Oh dear. I've just come to the car because I misplaced a set of keys. I popped out to the shops earlier and Paul bought me this cute little key ring yesterday, so I don't lose the keys in the water. But then our friend had these ones this morning, and then I used the other ones that don't have a floaty key ring on, and now they're not in the car, and I'm thinking, I mean, I don't think they're in the water, but it's just a funny thought that they might be. I'm gonna have to try and find them. And to be honest, the boat today is such a mess. Like, it's gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack. Finished a nice brekkie, and I've just taken the recycling to the bin area, and the packing up continues. It's quite a downer of a day, really. We knew this day would come where we have to get back to our normal reality, but it's never nice when something's over. Boat's all locked up behind me. It is such a beautiful day. Almost feels horrific to be leaving. I wish we were back on the canals cruising about, but unfortunately there is business to be done. We have our podcast for the road ready, all the leftovers on Sami's here. Paul's just waiting for the heater to turn off, and I'm standing here just thinking, I can't believe we live in the sunshine to go sit in a car. Such a good day. Just filling up for the drive home. Yeah, I wanted to make this like cool like farewell video and be excited for what's next, but in all honesty it's like such a mixed bag of feelings. I think we're excited to get home. It'll be nice to experience the comforts of home, long showers and our big couch. Yeah, we miss having a couch when we're on the boat. So we'll have 2 more months of all those things before we fully transition to life on board, and we'll try and take you through as much of that transition as possible and see how we go. But yeah, I feel quite low, sort of anticipating what's next, but also missing what we've just done because it was such a cool adventure. We've just said goodbye to Guy. He was such a huge help, so massive thank you to Guy Brown. You were, yeah, just amazing to have around and really gave us a lot of confidence on our first trip. And yeah, if you guys are watching, you send through some questions every now and again. Some of you have been quite interested as to our backgrounds and why we're doing what we're doing, so please keep the questions coming. We'll maybe try and structure a video around it, or we'll definitely respond to your comments as soon as we can. We love connecting and that whole thing, and that you guys are so interested in coming along this journey with us. And if we can be helpful with anything, obviously, as you know, we're total novices, but if we can be helpful, we'll give you all the info you need, and yeah, just keep on telling you our story. So as per usual, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, we're excited for this next part of our journey.